Hello, this is Stacy from the Blue Keystone. I sew and sell modest clothing, and I also have this YouTube resource. Today I am starting a stash bash, and my fabric is this real pretty taupey gray beige color, like just a real pretty neutral. It has some stretch to it. I'm just gonna do a basic skirt, and I am going to put this up for real cheap, and I'll tell you why. So when my husband and I went to LA to buy fabric, I had no idea what I was doing, absolutely. I researched, I did as best I could to make sure that I was prepared, know my fabrics, knew as much as I could, but I still was not prepared. And we went to the first place and I saw this fabric and I was like, it's so pretty and it's soft, it has stretch, it is just a real pretty neutral, and there was a huge roll of it, and I thought, oh, there's probably like 20-30 yards on that roll. That's a lot of fabric, but with this stretch on it, I really like it. So we asked them the price, and my husband was disinclined to buy anything the first time out, and he was right. He was right. But I said, oh, we haggled them down to really low, and I just thought, okay, they said, well, we'll go that price if you buy the whole thing. Okay, deal, yep, we'll buy the whole thing. So they take it in the back, and like they put it on this machine, and it rolls, and it's counting how many yards, and I have no idea like what the numbers were. Like I could see them, but like it wasn't registering to me like what those numbers meant. Because it didn't start at 0, like, I don't know. So they get the whole thing rolled. It was 85 yards. Okay, that is nowhere near something that I can buy, like denim, for sure. I can buy that much denim and I'll sell it, or I could use it, right? 85 yards of this? No. And I was like, oh no, I can't buy that. My husband looks at me like, I told you so. So I said, well, the max I can buy is 40 yards, which is still like double what I was initially thinking, like 20 yards. So we bought 40 yards of it, and my husband carried this 40-yard bag of fabric home. And so I'm going to make skirts out of it, and I can make it maxi length, I can make it midi length, however, and I'll show you how I make it and how you can wear it. No pattern drafting this time. I have my pattern so I can cut it out, and that makes it a lot easier. It's just pretty quick. And I've sewn this skirt many times, and so it's really not difficult. I can kind of do it without thinking. The kids are playing, they're talking, sometimes they argue and I have to put stuff down, but it's really nice that I can make the same thing over and over again. It makes it a lot easier. I don't know why it is, but I have a habit of not remembering to sew the tag in when I'm supposed to, so I made it a point here to make sure I put it in right. Here I'm putting on a pearl edge to the skirt. It is typically the last thing I do unless I've forgotten to put in the tag. I think one of my favorite things about Stash Bash is doing stuff with the kids and having them involved in it. Growing up, we were always involved with what our parents were doing, and this is just a way I can include them in it. they enjoy doing stuff too. We're just wandering around in the backyard looking for apples and doing our thing. And we were gonna go up front and set up for fall because that's what time of year it is here. So here's what it looks like before. And, oh, we didn't close the door. And we're going to get our decorations. Decorating is fun. The kids really like doing it. I feel like sometimes I have to redo exactly what they did, but they enjoy helping, and so and it's more fun to help and do it together.
That's much better. Let's leave it.
And here's just some ways that I would style it. I'm sorry, the camera kind of cuts my shoes off. It is what it is. I'll try and make sure I don't do it like that next time. Okay, so that is my stash bash for September. If you could hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. You can find this skirt in my Etsy shop, unless I sold out of the 40 yards of it that I have. I also have a website, thebluekeystone.com, and I also have videos every Tuesday. Thanks for watching.